All right, here we go. Well, we all do dumb things. Sometimes when you do, you're a little kid. Other times you are a drunk adult. If you got a story for us, just download the free WRMF app and look for the mic drop feature in the bottom left corner. That microphone right there will send us audio. You start by telling us the dumb thing you did, leave a little bit of a space, and then tell us if you were a little kid or a drunk adult. Got a story here from Ralph. Ralph, what dumb thing did you do?
I shook up a full cherry Pepsi bottle and I sprayed it on a security guard.
Okay.
Sounds a little kid to me.
That feels little kid. Stupid little kid.
And kids love cherry sodas of all
They
sorts.
do. Cherry soda's delicious.
Oh, cherry 7-Up. I'm gonna not to digress, Kevin, but it's the best soda out on the planet right now.
Oh, it is.
Cherry
Wow.
7-Up's
What
the
a
best.
bold statement that is.
It is.
Wow. I'm actually going to go the other. I'm going to go drunk adult on this. Ralph, what were you?
I was a drunk adult. This douchebag of a security guard was trying to get all lippy with my wife during a barbecue we were having in a local park. As soon as he raised his voice to her, I swear I shook that bottle of cherry Pepsi up and I sprayed it right in his face. And I promise you, he left us alone after that.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Gotta watch some of these security guards that think they like to abuse their power sometimes, especially if you have a skateboard.
Paul Blart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Which
Very
I've heard
nice.
Virginia say before to somebody.
I actually love that movie. I'm a big fan of Paul Blart.
you are, huh?
Yes. I'm just a fan.
Some guy was getting lippy. He was a security guard in Virginia, called him Paul Blart. It was nothing short of awesome.
To his face. Yeah.
Well, he was being a douche.
He was, and that's one way to escalate the situation.
It clearly wasn't me in Virginia, Kevin. We weren't the problem.
No. How did Paul Blart respond, Virginia?
He was pissed.
Okay. I
And it took
figured.
his piss from a level 8 to a level 10.
Yeah.
But then he kinda, I think he kind of realized he was dealing with the real life witch and turned around and walked away with his tail between his legs.
A real life witch. Okay, Lauren has got a story here for a little kid or drunk adult.
I met Michael Jackson, and I told him that I wanted to marry him.
Okay. Oh, this one makes me feel funny, honey.
It's got to be a little kid, right?
I'm going to go little kid. That feels right. Yeah, she was a little kid. Keep in mind, a lot of little kids he had around him were boys.
He don't want to marry the girls.
Yeah.
I would say drunk adult. I don't know.
I'm going little kid. It seems like a little kid thing.
I'm going to go little kid as well.
So this was back when I was a little kid, and it was actually at a charity event. And growing up, I had the biggest crush on Michael Jackson. I cannot even begin to tell you. So when I got to meet him, I said, I want you to marry me. And he laughed and patted my head and then just walked away.
Okay.
Did he moonwalk away?
Yeah, he did. That's how he created the moonwalk.
He patted her head.
It's because Lauren freaked him out. That was it. Okay. 2 for 2. Virginia, I don't think you've gotten one right yet. G-Bird's got a point here. Okay, little kid or drunk adult. Got a story here from Dyson, who did something dumb. What did you do, Dyson?
So I got yelled at by a police officer for feeding its dog ice cream.
Oh, that dog was...
Fed a police dog ice cream.
You
got
can't
yelled
do that. You can't even touch a police dog. Are you stupid?
But that dog, for that ice cream moment, loved it.
at. Loved it.
That's like messing with a cop, though. They look at it like
Yeah.
if you do anything to the
don't
dog,
play.
they do not play. Even though the dog loved it, that's a big problem.
So that mean you can't feed a police officer ice cream either?
It's not the same.
No.
You dope.
Little kid or drunk adult? What do you think? I feel like this is a drunk adult.
Definitely drunk adult.
Virginia?
Definitely drunk adult, and you can feed Paul Blart ice cream,
And I
but not
feel-
a cop.
I feel like it's the kind of drunk adult where the cop said 3 different times, stop feeding the dog, and they kept going.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What were you here, Dyson?
It was when I was a little kid. I was like 5 years old. This police officer at my elementary school always had a dog with him. So during lunch one day, I fed the dog some ice cream. The police officer started yelling and saying that you're going to kill my dog. Dogs can't eat ice cream. He's lactose intolerant. I got into a lot of trouble, had to stay after school. I wasn't allowed around the dog anymore after that.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe the police officer should have been watching his dog a little better. It's a long time to feed a dog ice cream.
Yeah.
And you're bringing it to school. You got kids around.
It's messy all around.
There's a lot of blame, Virginia.
And it's drippy like the ice cream.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, I didn't see that. He was a little kid. I went drunk adult on that one. All right, got one more for you here. This is Mindy. What dumb thing did you do, Mindy?
So I got kicked off a plane for crying too loud.
Kicked off a plane for crying too loud.
This is a trick.
Okay, why is that?
Because most people would say, oh, you're a baby. But I think you were a drunk adult.
I agree with the witch. He's definitely a drunk adult on this one.
Drunk adult?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too. All right, were you a drunk adult, Mindy?
I was a drunk adult.
Yeah.
They would not serve me a mudslide, so I just started crying really, really hard. You know, they asked me to stop, and I couldn't. I literally just got dumped by my fiance, so I was having a completely full-on breakdown. They kicked me off the plane, and I still did not stop making a scene. I cried all the way off the plane.
Can you get a mudslide on a plane?
Maybe that's why they didn't serve it to her. Like, we don't serve no
They got
mudslides.
like daiquiri machines on a plane?
St. Fridays?
What do you think you are?
That would be awesome if they had a daiquiri machine on the plane. But yeah, where are they going to put that?
Yeah.
Can you ever get a mudslide or a daiquiri on a plane?
The closest thing you could do is maybe create a White Russian. They have maybe the ingredients for that, but a mudslide requires a daiquiri frozen drink machine.
That's
so
what I thought.
that's probably why they kicked her off. I want my mudslide.
We can't. We don't have mudslides.
I want a mudslide.
Our girl's going through it. All right. Well, thank you for all the audio submissions. Download the WRMF app and send us yours for little kid or drunk adult.